Welcome to Trivia Club.
Hello, one and all. Welcome to this not so live version of Trivia Club Live. Well, pre-recorded from the Trivia Clubhouse. Yes, this is the re-recorded version of the 53rd edition of Trivia Club Live from this Trivia Clubhouse, the 9th anniversary edition of Trivia Club to the day, well, to yesterday. Man, I've got to change these notes, be reacting on the fly. This is also the 5th annual Trivial Awards as well for you and for me to enjoy. So thank you, of course, for joining us for this Trivia Club night of, or afternoon of questions and answers. I'm your host, Russel Harder, the man with the bow tie, the man with that trivia plan. Thank you for joining me, for staying inside, for wearing a mask, and congratulations, as always, on those vaccines. Keep up the good work, and whenever you get it, congratulations as well. We will be here congratulating you on those wonderful milestones, all the positive things we can as we go. Yes, as I said before, this is the Trivial Awards, so we'll be giving you both questions and answers and a few Trivial Awards throughout the night. Yes, indeed. I've decided just to call it a night. It'll just be easier for me. I'm joined as always by my producer, my partner, the love of my life. I love you.
I love you.
Even on the re-recording, just off screen, make sure I keep on track. Yes, indeed. Remember as well to keep not only yourself safe, but those at highest risk safe as well. In a community that is high risk and is near and dear to my heart is the cystic fibrosis community. So you can find out more about CF Canada and donate towards that organization as well by going to cysticfibrosis.ca. Thank you for supporting Trivia Club. Do not forget to like this video and subscribe to the YouTube channel. You can also support Trivia Club through one-time payments on PayPal or by becoming a patron on Patreon as well. All the information for that is in the description below. Thank you very much. And as always, along with those Trivial Awards, today there are also 20 questions of trivia goodness. All you need is a pen and a piece of paper to write down your answers on. Let's get that ready. I won't be able to interact with you as I always love to do. I was able to do that actually on the Zoom chat that we did, the live, yes, the truly live event that we did for Trivia Club. But do let us know in the comment section your team name and the point total that you got at the end of this night. But glad to hear how you did. Last week's bit of trivia, this bonus bit of trivia, the I Built a VCR, which is an anagram for Trivia Club. We were asking you to find the 2021 box office blockbuster, the first one. Yes, it's possible. In 2021, I mean, it's not quite the same, but money's being made. So good for movies. They might just make it. The anagram was Vladsky logging zonk. Just a fun bunch of words to say. And with that anagram, we were looking for Godzilla versus King Kong. Nice. And what can we win tonight? Well, Trivial Awards will be handed out. And were handed out last night. I'm really just vacillating between this being live and, yes, remembering, of course, that this is a re-recorded, as I said, of last night's live Trivia Club on Zoom. It was a fantastic night. It was great to see everybody. Great to share all those awards with everybody as well. And hopefully, if you missed out, you might just not only see that award handed back to you again, or you might receive your award for the first time as well. But we can win the golden VHS as well tonight. Whatever movie you want that golden VHS to be, that could be yours. You can follow us on Twitter, on Facebook, SoundCloud, iTunes, on YouTube.com/Trivia Club. We're also on Instagram.com/Trivia Club CA. with Trivia Tuesdays, with Recap Wednesdays, and a Bow Tie Friday, including this gold velvet. Ooh, he wore gold velvet. Dun, dun, dun. It's true. Thank you to my sister and my brother-in-law for this fantastic fancy bow tie. Ooh, nice birthday present. Appreciate it. We're also on triviaclub.ca, where you can find all that Trivia Club goodness, triviaclub.ca. And if you need any entertainment for your private online events, remember that Trivia Club is available to host trivia events over Zoom. Yes, indeed. I am actually re-recording this on Zoom. And we had our Zoom event, as I noted last night. I learned along the way myself last night in remembering too late or realizing too late, just because I wanted to see all those Trivia Club faces, that I probably should have put it on speaker view and not on the group view. But hey, you learn along the way. That's the point. There are only 3 cardinal rules when it comes to Trivia Club. Those cardinal rules are: be smarter than that internet connection. If you're cheating to find the answers, you're really only cheating yourself. We're just having fun here. Don't post any answers in the comment section. Keep that competitive spirit sharp. Remember, yes, keep that competitive spirit sharp. No spoilers. And the only other rule of Trivia Club is, hey, tell everybody about Trivia Club. Thank you. Cheers. All right. Before we get into those questions of trivia for tonight, here are those first round of trivia awards. Trivial awards. Awards so trivial that it makes the Hollywood Foreign Press Association blush. No, we're slightly more serious than them. What am I saying? All right, so our first trivial award is called the It's What You Learn Along the Way Award. This is to not 1, but 2 teams that haven't necessarily scored a bunch of points for Trivia Club in this past Trivia Clubhouse year, but they're still joining us each and every week, supporting Trivia Club, which I deeply appreciate. He has 2 fantastic teams winning this It's What You Learn Along the Way award, a very important thing to do. And our first It's What You Learn Along the Way award goes to Rhonda. Yay! Yay! Congratulations, well done. Very well earned indeed. And our next It's What You Learn Along the Way award goes to Team Uno Persona. Yay! Yay! Well done as well. Well done. The next Trivia Club awards, Trivial awards, go to, is for the award, the Trivial Pursuit Award. This is to a competitive duo who helped inspire me actually to do this very thing, that is pursuing trivia as a career. I'm lucky to be able to do just that. And they were able to inspire me to do so by playing Trivial Pursuit. It's a very literally named award is what I'm saying. And the Trivial Pursuit award winner, the ghost of BEBE REBOZO. Yay! Well done indeed. Well done. Our next trivial award for tonight, our 4th handed out, is the Family Friendly Award. The Family Friendly Award it goes to a team who, I mean, had a less than family friendly start with their team name. But I suppose now the F in that team name stands for family friendly. The award goes to F. Billy Zane. Congratulations. Yes, indeed. Yay. And finally, before we jump into the answers or questions, thank you, producer, hard at work. This award goes to, I mean, a very valuable part of the team, like the most valuable part of the team. Certainly why I'm doing what I'm doing still. It is the award that goes to the Producer of the Year. And that producer of the year goes to your producer and mine. Yes, yay! Just keeping the ship going. That's the important thing. Thank you. A speech?
No.
No. Okay.
Thank
no.
you.
Yes. Short but sweet. I like.
Yeah, you caught me off guard though. I have nothing prepared.
I thought I'd at least, you know, give you the opportunity to speak if you wanted. You're welcome. All right, let's jump into those questions for this Trivia Club at home, this Trivial Awards at home. Question number 1 is a rewarding question indeed. So your question, Hideki Matsuyama became the first male Japanese golfer to win the Masters tournament or any PGA major tournament for that matter, and in doing so was awarded this specific piece of clothing. Once again, Hideki Matsuyama became the first male Japanese golfer to win the Masters tournament or any PGA major tournament for that matter, and in doing so, he was awarded this specific piece of clothing. Question number 2, it's all about correspondence. So, in 1984, a Diane by this last name became the first female correspondent on the TV show 60 Minutes. So once again, in 1984, a Diane by this last name became the first female correspondent on the TV news show 60 Minutes. Question number 3. We're celebrating a big winner with this one. So, which Winslet has appeared in all of the following films? Those films are Revolutionary Road, Finding Neverland, and The Reader. Once again, question number 3, which Winslet has appeared in all of the following films? Revolutionary Road, Finding Neverland, and The Reader. Next up, it is Connect 4 for question number 4. Yes, that means the way to get the point on question number 4 is connect 4, the point. It's a connection between the answers of 2 and 3, nothing in the questions, just those answers. If you can tell me that connection, you'll get the point on question number 4. Once again, question number 2, in 1984, a Diane by this last name became the first female correspondent on 60 Minutes. Question number 3, which Winslet has appeared in all of the following films? Revolutionary Road, Finding Neverland, and The Reader. And question number 4, connect for the point. What is the connection between the answers of 2 and 3? Think outside the box. This is a think outside the box kind of connection, as always. Question number 5, I'm going to ask you to give me 5. So with give me 5, give me the 5 longest tenured members of the Three Stooges. You think with the name the Three Stooges, there would be no more than 3, and certainly less than 5, but some replacements were made along the way. So give me the 5 longest tenured members of the Three Stooges. All I need is the stage name, not any full names, just their stage names. I imagine that at least 3 points are gettable with this question. No, 5 though, might be a little tougher. All righty, our first audio clue will be available, not in here, to avoid copyright protection. Look for the link in the video description for our question number 6, our mashup madness. Yes, indeed, it has returned. though not necessarily directly on the recording art itself. No, just go down to the video description. You can pause and then return for this mashup madness. Tell me the names of the 2 songs that were mashed up and the musical acts responsible for those songs. 4 possible points to be won on this question number 6, this mashup madness. Enjoy. Welcome back. From that video description, search for that link on your question number 6. Hopefully you did enjoy that mashup madness. Question number 7. We're going to stretch it out. So with stretch it out, it truly is time to relax. Time to get ready for the rest of the game. The Toronto Blue Jays are the only team in Major League Baseball who play this baseball song during the 7th inning stretch, but don't traditionally play it first, instead opting to start off with OK Blue Jays. OK Blue Jays. So yes, they start off with OK Blue Jays, and then they play this baseball song during the 7th inning stretch. They are the only team in Major League Baseball to do so. Question number 8. It is our second audio clue of the night. Yes, it is the return of Bit by Bit. More audio clues, more visual clues. Get ready for that. But yes, Bit by Bit, I will play an 8-bit version of a popular song. And you name that song for a point, name the musical act responsible for that, or at least the original song, for another point. 2 possible points to be won for this question number 8, this Bit by Bit. It'll sound like an old flip phone's ringtone, as I like to say, because it sounds oddly poetic for talking about flip phones and ringtones. But here we go. Name the song, name the musical act responsible on this question number 8, this Bit by Bit. And yes, indeed, that was your question number 8, that Bit by Bit. Name that song, name the musical act responsible for the original tune. Question number 9, now it is time to tag the line. So, name the movie with the poster tagline. Your question number 9. For anyone who ever wished upon a star. So once again, for anyone who ever wished upon a star. That is your question number 9. That tag the line. Name that movie. Question number 10. It is survey says. Yes, survey says name a. Oh, actually, before I'll describe what survey says. Sure. Yeah. Survey says Trivia Club spin on the Family Feud. Give me what you think is the number 1 answer as per those 100 Americans surveyed. So survey says, name a word that goes before house, not including clubhouse. I know we're playing live from the Trivia Clubhouse, or at least recording live from the Trivia Clubhouse. All right, and we ask you to name a word that comes before house, not including clubhouse. Admittedly, clubhouse was not even in the top 5. I won't hold that against them. There's some good ones in here. What do you think is the number 1 answer? All right, and hopefully I'm not going too fast. I realize that without any audience, I'm just leaving it up to you at home to pause if need be. Though certainly keeping up a pace, keeping a pace. Before we go on to question number 11, now that we're at the halfway point of the questions tonight, here's a few more trivial awards. Yes, indeed. For our 5th annual Trivial Award, we're going to give you a few returning awards now. So the 6th award handed out tonight is for the Socratic Shield. The Socratic Shield is named after Socrates, the guy behind the who, what, where, what, why, how, huh? But those are the 5 questions. Yeah. And this award is given out to, that's actually the only award that's given out for accomplishments outside of the clubhouse, if you will, outside of the clubhouse achievements of 2020. This award is for the most golden VHS wins in a specific year. And for those 2020 events that took place in the first 3 months of last year, you know how it went. But of the 8 events that were held at the Rec Room in 2020, this team won 6 times. Yes, 6 of the 8. A truly dominant start to the year. That means that our Socratic Shield, goes to, enjoy me sharing the screen. That delay that I always like to add on. It's COOKIEFACED, yes indeed. Yay. Congratulations to COOKIEFACED, yay! Winner of the Socratic Shield for most VHS wins in 2020. With an excellent start to the year indeed, last year. Our next trivia award for Trivia Club in 2020 is the Coast to Coast Award. This goes to the team with the most distance between teammates, a team that is truly and impressively coast to coast, and yet still comes out most each and every week to take part in our trivia goodness. So this one goes to the Travel Buddies. Yay! Yay! Congratulations to the Travel Buddies on that trivial award win. Our next trivial award is the Hustle and Desire Award. Hustle and Desire, an important award because that's the award that I was given in basketball. The only sports award I was ever awarded was for the fact that I was very loud on the bench. And that's the important thing. Hustle and desire. You don't always have to be dominant, a dominant force. You just have to, have the heart to go out there. So this award goes to a team that has won their fair share of golden VHSs, but at the Trivia Clubhouse, they have not yet grabbed the top score on a night. Still in 44 events at the Clubhouse, they have scored more than 1,000 points. A select few teams have done just that. So getting the Hustle and Desire Award is the Questionables. Yay! Congratulations to the Questionables. Next up is the award for most points at the Trivia Clubhouse in 2020. This is a award that goes to a team that not only surpassed 1,000 as well, but did so before the end of the calendar year last year. First team to do so, scoring 1,042.5 points. And thanks to their Iron Team sensibilities. Yes, indeed. Those iron-minded, iron-willed. There you go. Iron-willed. Team. The most points at the clubhouse are the Fighting Mongooses. Yay! And with one more award to hand out before we jump into the latter half of those questions, it is the Above Average Award. For this Above Average Award, we're going to hand it out to the team with the highest point average by the end of last year. It was a close-knit race, close-fought race. There you go. With two teams being just below the 30-point average with 29.8 points, and one team, yes, one team above that 30-point range with 30.2 average point score. That is Reince Priebus's Rancid Pubis at the Above Average Award.
Yeah.
Yay. Well done. Indeed. Congratulations all once again. With more trivial awards to be handed out at the end of this round of questions, let's jump into question number 11. It is our first visual clue. So I'll get that queued up. And it is the return of Who's That? Who is that? To the Trivia Clubhouse. Not only the return of the of Who's That, but actually the debut of this staple of our live events in person. When we were able to do that. But yes, who is that? I'm going to show you the picture of a famous person before they're famous, and you tell me who is that? Who that is? So here we go. Our question number 11. You tell me who's that? Who is that? Admittedly, there are two people on the screen. Yes, I will admit that. And one of these people is famous. The other one, not so famous. I'm sure she's still a very nice person. I imagine the sister of the famous person is the other person in this picture. They're both wearing jean shirts as well, so you know they must be nice people. It's a very Canadian thing to do. But they're not Canadian. But they are not Canadian. Yes, they're just Canadians are nice, so ipso facto. Yes, the person that we're looking for you to identify in this picture is not Canadian. Seems to be a nice person, and is one but not both of these people. Is that clear? We have fun here. That's the important thing. All righty. Name that person. Who is that? Question number 12 now. It's time after time. Time after time. Sing it with me. Time after time. I thought you'd join in. So question number 12, I'm going to give you a list of events, historical events. You put them in order from earliest to most recent, a point for each in the correct position. So that's 4 possible points to be won, but if you're even one off, that is 2 points potentially lost. So we're going to start in no particular order with, in Scotland, Dolly the sheep is cloned using adult cells. Next up, Steve Jobs introduces the iPhone. The International Space Station welcomes its first temporary residents, an astronaut and a cosmonaut. I say temporary because no one's at the space station permanently. And finally, Amazon.com launches from Seattle. So once again, those events in Scotland, Dolly the sheep is cloned using adult cells. Steve Jobs introduces the iPhone. The International Space Station welcomes its first temporary residents, an astronaut and a cosmonaut. And Amazon.com launches from Seattle. All right, question number 13 is called Drawn Together. It's our second visual clue, and this one will also be included in the description, a video description below. Just click that link, and it'll bring you to that Drawn Together clue. These 6 sketches are all from one specific movie. Name this movie. The 6 sketches are also drawn together in sequential order, giving you a little snapshot, almost a comic book-esque depiction of moments from a movie. You name that movie. So, Drawn Together. Check it out in that video description. Pause if need be. I'm going to return momentarily. Welcome back. All right, question number 14. It is best known for. Name the 4 movies that, according to the internetmoviedatabase.com and its algorithm, that the following actor is, quote unquote, known for. The actor in question today is, someone very suitable for an award show. That would be Jack Nicholson. Yes, indeed. Good old Jack Nicholson. Sitting there in the front row. Hey, Jack. Name the 4 movies that, according to imdb.com, imdb.com, and its algorithm, that Jack Nicholson is known for. Remember, the best known for is always a collection, or the algorithm usually skews towards box office, towards awards, just clickable things, I suppose, too. It's an algorithm. Who knows? I only know that it will be the end of us all. AI. Secretly terrifying. Alrighty, those 4 movies that Jack Nicholson is known for. Question number 15 is our countdown takedown. This is our second game show game of the night. This game show game is played with Price is Right rules, but with a twist. I want you to get as close as you can to the actual number connected to this question without going over. If you get it right on that is 5 points to be won. Yes, 5 big points. If you get it within 25% of the actual number without going over, that is 2 points to be won. A couple of good points there. So remember, if you go even 1 over though, that is 0 points. And if you're outside of that 25% range, that is also no points to be won. Keeps you from doing the $1 bob though. So there's that. So that question number 15, that countdown takedown, the Killers and their song, Mr. Brightside, has spent this number of non-consecutive weeks on the top of, within the UK's top 100 list of singles. And since it was released on September 29th, 2003, I will say the number I'm looking for is fewer than 300 weeks. And there is no other song that is even close, with the nearest runner-up being Chasing Cars by Snow Patrol, which has logged 166 weeks on the UK singles chart itself. So once again, Mr. Brightside by the Killers has spent this number of non-consecutive weeks on the United Kingdom's top 100 singles chart. This is since it was released on September 29th, 2003. That number of non-consecutive weeks is fewer than 300. But there is no other song that is even close to what Mr. Brightside has done in the UK, with the nearest runner-up being Chasing Cars by Snow Patrol, also a good song, which logged 166 weeks on the UK singles chart. Since we're dealing with triple digits, I thought I'd give you a range. Give me your best guess at that number, though. And then we'll jump into question number 16. It's a 16-word hint for a 16-letter movie title. You name this movie with 16 letters in its name from this 16-word hint. Here you go. Question number 16. In what 80s movie could you find James Brown, Ray Charles, Cab Calloway, and Aretha Franklin? In what 80s movie could you find James Brown, Ray Charles, Cab Calloway, and Aretha Franklin? Question number 17, are you ready? So your question number 17, in the RICO Act, a US federal law that deals with organized crime, what does the letter R stand for? This is a multiple choice question actually. And your options are ransom, robbery, racketeering, or wrongdoing. Once again, in the RICO Act, a US federal law that deals with organized crime, what does the letter R stand for? Is it ransom, robbery, racketeering, or wrongdoing? Question number 18, we're gonna ask you which Chris? With which Chris? I'll give you the name of 4 Hollywood Chris's. You tell me, no, actually, I'll give you the name of those 4 Hollywood Chris's. I'll give you the name of a movie, and you tell me which of those Chris's appeared in that movie. Those Chris's are Chris Pine, Chris Hemsworth, Chris Evans, or Chris O'Dowd. So which Chris appeared in The Princess Diaries 2, The Royal Engagement? Is it Pine, Hemsworth, Evans, or O'Dowd? The Princess Diaries 2, The Royal Engagement. And now here is another visual clue for you. For this visual clue, it is also the return of a live event favorite. It is the kitten cover, Right Meow. Kitten cover, Right Meow. Here it is. Name the musical act responsible for this album, the original album, not the one recreated by Baby Cats. Also name the album for another point. So 2 possible points to be won. Name this musical album, name the musical act responsible for that album. Here we go. Your kitten cover. Right. Meow. Yes, remember you get a point for giving me the name of the album and another point for giving me the name of the musical act responsible for the non-kitten cover. It might not be as adorable, but still a pretty good album. It's almost like a kitten cover within a kitten cover for this kitten cover. That's your question number 19. And back to full screen for me. And your question number 20 is, yes, the return of the Trivia Royale in video form. It's true. Pulling out all the stops when Zoom is available, all those audio visual capabilities that I also enjoy oh so well. For this Trivia Royale, that is one more thing that you can find in the video description if you didn't already see it when you were looking at the other 2. So for this Trivia Royale, a link will be in the description. Follow that link as you like to do and enjoy a match cut, supercut. Name any 10 of the 24 films featured in the following supercut. I will ask you to watch it only once, but name those movies. And watching it only once too, that is only about 2.5 minutes, but you'll get 10 points in naming any 10 of the 24 films featured. I just assumed that you were pausing this to go watch that. So I'll also once again say, welcome back. Yes, indeed, one final time. Congratulations. Excellent stuff on this answering round. Before we get to the answers to your questions, to my questions, yes, Here is one final round of trivial awards to be handed out. Here's our final 5. And then we give you those answers to see how many points you might have ended the night with. And you can let us know, of course, on YouTube as well. All right. It is my job to queue up those awards, so I'll get right to that. Here we go. Our first award, or what would it be? 16th award to hand out is the 2-year, $2,000 award. This 2-year, $2,000 award is to a team that is in recognition of their win of the Grand Championship. Now, well, actually, it's 2 years ago, but it's not a 2-year-long reign necessarily. They were just kind enough after they won it the first year to hold on to it after that unfortunately canceled second year, and they did a fantastic job keeping that golden VCR pristine. And speaking of that golden VCR, well, actually, let's just announce the team that won it. Yeah, I'm just assuming you all know, but you don't necessarily. Congratulations to the 2-year, $2,000 award winners, Too Fast, Too Curious. Yes, indeed. Yay! Thank you to Too Fast, Too Curious for keeping the golden VCR in good shape, that Grand Championship, indeed in good shape. Thank you for coming over and dropping it off socially distanced, might I add. Yeah, we're very safe, additionally safe, you might say. But it was also nice to yell at Too Fast, Too Curious from a quality like a floor and a half, I would say. A solid 25 feet from above. Yeah, they were patient as we screamed at them because we saw a real person, not just a video screen person, although that is also lovely. But yes, indeed, doing so. Were we even masks? No, we were just yelling. We were still yelling at them. Yeah. Yeah, from a solid, as I say, second floor balcony, which was a little bit more difficult when there was traffic on a busy street. But you do what you can in these pandemic times. And it was lovely to see them. Congratulations on said award. And speaking of said award, actually the award connected to said award, that Grand Championship, I will have more news on that at the end of the answers. Help me remember that.
I'll try my best.
Thank you.
I guess that's my job.
Trying your best. Alrighty, our next award is the Group Chat Award. This Group Chat Award goes to a team that is likely, I will say there's a few teams with potential potential, not argument, but they could potentially also win an award like this. This is a team that is at least 4 or 5 different households getting together regularly to play trivia with Trivia Club. So this is the award that goes to the
in their own homes.
Oh, in their own homes, yeah. Made up of people from different households, a competitive category, and it's getting together on a group chat to go over answers and questions online. You know how it goes. Congratulations to the Group Chat Award winners, the M. Night Shyamalan's. Yay! Making the online on the online. Yeah. Not just keeping it at 1 or 2 households taking part over a single chat thing. No, we're going to keep this pinging back and forth. Thank you. And enjoy the award specifically for that group chat. Award, the anti-penultimate, the next to the next last, is the Newcomers of the Year Award. This award goes to a new team every year, as the name suggests, but a very competitive new team. Another annual award that's been given out since we started doing this 5 years ago. And this year it goes to a team that has been very competitive and has in fact had in fact finished with the most top 5 finishes in 2020 with 24. The newcomers of the year are Down by the Bay. Yay! Taking that trivial award to Where the Watermelons Grow. Down by the Bay. You know.
Yeah.
Alrighty, our next award is the First Runners Up Award. This award goes to a team that is very good at being second place. Yes, indeed. That actually so good that this team were runners up, and they won a few times, or got the top score a few times, but also got the second highest score 12 times. 12 times. No other team had half that. So very competitive. Were the Cunning Stunts. Yes, indeed, the Cunning Stunts. Yay! And finally, our final award, before we give you those answers, this is the Team Player Award, also an annual award within these trivial awards. This Team Player or Team/Player Award goes to someone that is not only competitive as a team member, but also as a solo player as well. And collectively, either part of a team, the Electric Mayhem, or by himself, have the most top scores in 2020. And that Team/Player Award goes to Matthew Smith. Yay! Well done indeed, and well done all. Fantastic job, everybody. Thank you for joining in on the Trivial Awards over Zoom. And if you're watching this back, well, thanks again. But if you're seeing this for the first time and you're looking for that Trivial Award in 2021, all you need to do is continue to take part and enjoy Trivia Club throughout the year. I always look to include as many teams as I can, all those regular returning teams. And also, because yes, not all teams, what am I trying to say? Yes, I'd like to include everybody, of course, because some of these awards are statistically driven. Other ones find their way into it in different ways. Yeah, the returning awards, yeah, participation, all that sort of stuff are participatory driven. Yes, if you're looking for a Trivial Award in 2021, you've still got time. Ultimately, that's what I'm saying. All right, let's jump into the answers. Here we go. Our question number 1, a point for every correct answer. Question number 1, Hideki Matsuyama became the first male Japanese golfer to win the, oh wait. Oh yeah, no, yeah, I already did the Trivial Award. Yeah. We're good.
We're good.
Man, this pre-recorded is throwing me off. I enjoy these outtakes during it. But yes, question number 1, Hideki Matsuyama became the first male Japanese golfer to win the Masters tournament, or any PGA major tournament for that matter. And in doing so was awarded this specific piece of clothing. He won a green jacket. Ah, green jacket, nice. Winning clothes. Huh. Question number 2, correspondence. In 1984, a Diane by this last name became the first female correspondent on 60 Minutes. Diane Sawyer. We're looking for Sawyer. Question number 3, which Winslet has appeared in all of the following films? Revolutionary Road, Finding Neverland, and The Reader. Which Winslet? That would be Kate Winslet. So Kate for the answer, or Kate Winslet. But what's the connection on Connect 4, question number 4, between Sawyer and Kate? For the point on question number 4, they are both characters in Lost. Lost is your found answer. Well done. Question number 5. Give me 5. So give me the 5 longest tenured members of the Three Stooges. So those 5 longest tenured members of the Three Stooges for a point each are Moe, Larry, Curly, Shemp, who is not only someone that looks like an older Moe, but also the older brother of Moe, and Curly Joe. Actually, Moe, Larry, and Shemp are brothers. Oh, Moe, Curly, and Shemp are brothers. Curly Joe, not related. And Larry, also not related, though a pretty good violin player. Thank you to Reince Priebus's for that Three Stooges info as well on the Moe, Curly, and Shemp connection. Question number 6, our mashup madness. Hopefully you found it, you enjoyed it, gave it a listen. The points on question number 6, that mashup madness. So a point each for the questions, for the the songs being mashed up and the musical acts as well. So point for I Don't Want to Miss a Thing by Aerosmith for a second point, and is mashed up with Everlong by the Foo Fighters. So I Don't Want to Miss a Thing, Aerosmith, Everlong, and Foo Fighters. That's 4 possible points to be won. This mashup is called Aerolong, and it is by Neil Cicerega from his 2020 album Mouth Dreams. Truly, and Too Fast, Too Curious. Agree with me. The album of 2020 for all its goofy glory. Question number 7, stretch it out. So, excuse me. The Toronto Blue Jays are the only team in the Major League Baseball who play this baseball song during the 7th inning stretch, but don't traditionally play it first, instead opting to go with OK Blue Jays. That's followed by Take Me Out to the Ball Game. Take Me Out to the Ball Game. Question number 8, your bit by bit. That 8-bit version of a song was Go Your Own Way for the point, and it is by Fleetwood Mac. Question number 9, for anyone who ever wished upon a star, that tagline was for Pinocchio. Pinocchio, when you wish upon a star. Question number 10, our survey says, naming a word that goes before house, not including clubhouse. Start with the 1-point answer, go up to the 5-point answer from there. This answer was not shut, not closed. It was open. Open house for a point. 2 points for the answer if you said 1, 2, 3 strikes. It's an out house. It's a kind of a crappy answer, but it's a crapper answer as well. Outhouse. 3 points if you said brick house. Dun, 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 dun. Brick house. 4 points if you kept things plain and simple. Well, they should be plain and simple and as boring as possible. It is White House. White House. And 5 points if you saw this answer everywhere you look, everywhere. That is Full House. Do-ba-da-ba-ba-dow. Full House for 5 points. White House for 4 points. Brick House for 3 points. Outhouse for 2 points. And Open House for a quality point. Well done. Your answer for question number 11. Who was that? Who was that? The person on the right was the famous person. Yes, it was. It was Melissa McCarthy, who can now be seen on Netflix. Melissa McCarthy. Question number 12, your time after time, time after time. Here are those historical events in specific order, in correct order, from earliest to most recent. Starting in 1994, it was Amazon.com launching in Seattle. Then in 1996, it was Dolly the sheep being cloned using adult cells in Scotland. In 2000, it was a cosmonaut and an astronaut taking up residency, the first ones to do so in the International Space Station. And in 2007, it was the iPhone being introduced by Steve Jobs. Yes, indeed. So the correct order is Amazon.com launching, Dolly the sheep being cloned, the International Space Station welcoming its first temporary residents, and Steve Jobs introducing the iPhone, being the most recent. Question number 13 are drawn together, that visual clue, and it's done by, I'll bring that up again. Forgot to keep it nearby, but this visual clue is by Paul Rogers. Check out, name that movie. So Paul Rogers, that drawn together is Pulp Fiction. Pulp Fiction. Question number 14. It is best known for, so your best known for question, name the 4 projects that according to the Internet Movie Database.com and its algorithm that Jack Nicholson is known for. So for a point each, those movies are Chinatown, As Good as It Gets, The Departed, and One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. So 4 points there for Chinatown, As Good as It Gets, The Departed, and One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. Question number 15, your countdown takedown. Mr. Brightside by the Killers spent how many number of non-consecutive weeks on the UK Top 100 since it was released in September 29th of 2003? I was looking for a number less than 300 weeks, but more than the 166 weeks of the next closest song on that list of longest tenured, I would say, non-consecutive weeks on that chart. I was Chasing Cars by Snow Patrol. So Mr. Brightside has spent how many weeks on the charts? Drum roll, please. 261. 261. Yes, it's incredibly remarkable. It is 5 full years of weeks plus a week. Yes, because they did so actually, they crossed that 5-year mark last week. So 261 for 5 points, anywhere from 260 to 196 for 2 points. Mr. Brightside doing so is all the more remarkable because the song was released, of course, in 2003, but didn't chart its first time around in the UK at all. Not at all. And has seen basically zero promotion since then, since it didn't chart. So why would they put money into a song that didn't seem to attach to the UK audience? But it did. And not even through licensing to an advertising campaign or a television show, and really only appearing in the film The Holiday, did Mr. Brightside become a cultural institution in the United Kingdom? Good for it. 5 full years, non-consecutively, but still. 5 of the last 18 still ain't bad. Question number 16. Your 16-word hint for a 16-letter movie title. In what 1980s, or in what 80s movie could you find James Brown, Ray Charles, Cab Calloway, and Aretha Franklin? The Blues Brothers. The Blues Brothers. Question number 17. Are you ready? So in the RICO Act, a US federal law that deals with organized crime, what does the letter R stand for? Is it ransom, robbery, racketeering, or wrongdoing? Yes, I realize that wrongdoing starts with a W. We were looking for racketeering. Racketeering. And if you notice the W, then thank you for paying attention. Question number 18. Which Chris, is it Pine, Hemsworth, Evans, or O'Dowd, appeared in this Hollywood movie? That Hollywood movie being The Princess Diaries 2, The Royal Engagement. And the Chris we were looking for was Chris Pine. Chris Pine. All quality Chris's. But this one had Chris Pine as the royal in which the princess was getting engaged to. Your question number 19, that kitten cover, right meow. So that kitten cover, right meow, in question. Was this adorable cover? And the kitten cover we were looking for, or the kitten cover connection, was Saturday Night Fever by the Bee Gees. Saturday Night Fever by the Bee Gees. There you go. Kitten cover, real cover. And our question number 20, our Trivia Royale. The answers to that match cut could be found in the linked description on that video, but I'll give you those answers here as well. So those 10, any 10 of those 24 films will get you a point. And the answers for a point each. Stoker for a point. Psycho for a point. Frida, The Meaning of Life, or Monty Python's The Meaning of Life. Minority Report. Up. Pirates of the Caribbean, The Curse of the Black Pearl. Half a point for Pirates of the Caribbean, or Caribbean. Forrest Gump. Ed Wood. Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. Shrek. Memento. Blue, or Perfect Blue. The Frighteners. Grease. The Graduate. Crash. Close Encounters of the Third Kind. Scott Pilgrim versus the World. The Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers. Tarzan. Titanic. 2001, A Space Odyssey. And City of God. Those are those answers for a point. And thank you for that Trivia Royale. It was edited by Celia Gomez, as you saw in the video. Yes, edited by Celia Gomez. A fantastic match-cutted supercut. So yes, let us know how many points you got in that video description. No, not in the comment section for this video. And for that, once again, I should also say hello to the Fighting Mongooses. Congratulations on your Trivial Award. Here are those point totals to those teams, from those teams that competed at the Trivial Awards on Zoom on the 13th. Oh, let me just find that file. Oh, there you go. All right, so with 10 solid points was Team Uno Persona. With 27.5 points was your producer and mine. With 35 points were the Questionables. 37 points for the M. Night Shyamalians. 38 points to Thanks to Candace. 38 points. 38 points as well for the You Have No Friends award winning Matthew Smith. That was his team name, but hey, his friend is all of us. And the points, I actually can't speak for everyone, but he's got a friend in me. But an award winner, so there's a silver lining. There you go. 39 points for COOKIEFACED. 39 points as well for Team Reens Priebus's Rancid Pubis. 39 points for the Cunning Stunts. It's a three-way tie in that number 4 spot of the top five. Number 3 on the night is Too Fast, Too Curious with 41 points. Our runners-up on the night with 44 points. Down by the Bay. Well done indeed. But with 45 points, yes, one more point. And tonight's top score is the ghost of BEBE, REBOZO. Excellent job. Competitive score indeed. Well done. Indeed. Trivial Award winners, all. So excellent stuff. Thank you everyone that joined in on the Trivial Awards Zoom. It was great to see everyone's face, as I said before. I know that you might see my face each and every Tuesday, but it was an absolute pleasure. Absolute pleasure. Very much worth re-recording it the next afternoon, getting some natural sunlight coming in to enjoy everyone over Zoom. We look forward to doing it again. I think it was enough of a hit, and it went smoothly enough that that won't be the last time we do some Zoom trivia. So look forward to more details if you weren't able to join in this first time and that you would like to join in the future. And for those that played along, do let us know how we did as well, if there's anything that can be done to improve the Zoom trivia experience. All right, 50 potential points to be won. And that bonus bit of trivia, that tiebreaker trivia, if you need it. I'm going to ask you to find the award show in the following anagram. An anagram question that is always called, I built a VCR. All the more appropriate now that you've seen the golden VCR. But speaking of that golden VCR, actually, I'll get to that in just a moment. Yes, I built a VCR is itself an anagram of Trivia Club, and tonight's trivia anagram. Find the award show in the anagram Aware Cab Decals. Aware Cab Decals or decals. Make sure to put that in the video description for this as well. Aware Cab Decals. Find that award show in that anagram. And speaking of, I built a VCR, in the next 2 weeks on the 20th and 27th, we're going to bring back that Grand Championship, Grand Prix, in a way, in the style of very much the first annual one of these, now 8 years ago. What that means is not only will we be playing our regular trivia as we always do, but at the end of the month, we will combine the scores that you get on the 20th and 27th, or however you play it in the tape delay, and the top combined score from those 2 nights can win that golden VCR, or at least have their name emblazed atop that golden VCR as our 2020-2021 Grand Champion. Yes, we'll see you next Tuesday on April the 20th. Speaking of which, and look for our next Trivial Awards, hopefully closer to January in 2022. I just couldn't help but follow the example of the Academy Awards with an especially late award show, like a quarter of the way, a third of the way into the year. But yes, we'll see you next Tuesday, April 20th, for our first leg for the first part of our Grand Championship Grand Prix. The same trivia that you know oh so well, with added fun to be had by the end of the month, as your name could be emblazoned on our golden VCR for this year. Thank you for everyone for supporting Trivia Club. Thank you for joining in. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you for everyone who supports us on Patreon. Your support helps Trivia Club continue into 2021 live from this Trivia Clubhouse. Tonight's champions are really everyone who stayed inside, who enjoyed themselves. And if they went out, they had to go out. They ventured out wearing absolutely two masks. Be safe out there. Stay healthy. Stay happy. Yes, stay safe. And really, it's just as simple as that. And with nothing more to say, let's say the same thing that we do at every night. Won't we? Shall we?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
And that is...
That explains a lot. That explains a lot.
That's from what happened yesterday?
Yeah.
Remember, it's not what you know, it's what you learn along the way.
Bye, everybody.
Bye. Thank you, everybody.
See you next week.
See you next week. Bye. I love you. Thank you.
Bye.